Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick review. If we're perceiving the world of magic, we're gonna need to be able to talk in its language, which is feeling. The best way to feel your way through the world of magic is with your heart's compass. Your heart's compass is the feeling of truth. And I call it the heart's compass because I follow it around like a compass. Get in the habit of asking yourself how you feel about the decisions you're making in your life. It will become subconscious, and you'll always just have this positive, negative emotion running in the back of your brain, telling you which decisions are good to make and which ones are bad. And once you reach the point where you've got that subconscious level of awareness of the feelings going on inside of you, you're going to notice you start to become aware of all these external feelings coming from your environment around you. Like in my case, what it felt like when a knife goes into a target became to the point where I could just hone in on that feeling and get a knife and a target whenever I want. I don't like it snow down my neck. Another example is I know what the feeling of my energy network in my body activating feels like, and I know what the feeling of it deactivating feels like. So essentially, I learned how to turn on and off my energy pathways at will. And that's just the beginning. Like, I will probably go into depth on the cool stuff you can do once you learn to feel later on. But for now, we're just learning how to be aware of our feelings. Foot on the rock, foot on the rock. Foot on the rock, foot on the rock. And then grab. Now I can continue going on with my story. As we tap into our feelings more, the world of magic starts to open the door to you. You start to be able to communicate with it. You can feel when the forest is inviting you up to go find a mystical waterfall that there's no path to. And you can feel when a forest is telling you there's danger there. On multiple occasions, I've had this overwhelming feeling of danger. And the next day I've come back to cougar tracks, grizzly tracks, whatever, you name it, right? Some big animal that I didn't want to be near. And because I was in tune with my feelings, I saved myself a shitty day. Yeah, that is the highway. I know it sucks. And you put the hood up, because, yeah, there it is. I know some of you out there are saying, I don't feel much of anything. I've got a lot of pain, and it's hard for me to open up. I understand you. I've been there myself often. It's one of the reasons I live the life I live, is because I've lived a life I don't want to live. Sadly, your road is a little longer than those of us who have access to our emotions at the moment. I can give you some tools to help get there. I know for me personally, feeling good, being happy, all starts with your stomach. It sounds weird, but it starts with your stomach. If you're eating lots of processed food and junk food and drinking lots of pop, you're not gonna feel good. You're not gonna wanna feel. Personally, I find I function really well on like a paleo-ish diet where I'm eating lots of vegetables and meat and some grains and exercise. Just those two things. Feeling into what feels good to eat and what feels good to exercise, and you're gonna notice that you're starting to feel. You're feeling again. And then the next step is when you have those days where you wake up and you feel really good, remember to feel grateful for that. And then, lo and behold, we're feeling again. So the take-homes from this video are gonna be, start asking yourself how you feel about things. Everything, every little thing. Remember, this is a sensation. This should be like your sense, your smell, your touch. Should be something that's just second nature to you now. So, get a way to remember to ask yourself this stuff. So like tie a string around your finger, you know, wear a ring, get a tattoo. For some people, it's going to be different things, you know, make a song. Find your method of remembering and utilize it to remember, to ask yourself how you feel. Your awareness of your feelings starts to get absolutely clear as day. Making decisions, finding your way through life, finding your way to secrets, all start becoming as easy as feeling if the water's hot or cold. Don't let your mind get in the way. Remember, your mind is just a tool. You are your awareness. Where your awareness spends your time says a lot about you as a person. Most of us have been taught to keep our awareness in our head, which is not good. No good. Our awareness should be in our heart and in our surroundings.